Space. My final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Zinfandel. My continuing mission, to find new purpose for myself within this universe. To keep my newfound friends safe from the horrors of my past. To boldly do new things that I have never dared to do before. After many misdirections and misadventures, our brave crew has finally made it to Yardrat. Seriously, I never thought they would get there. Their original port of call after dealing with Trojan back on Earth. While here, some of the crew members could, for the first time, enjoy their introduction to the Yardratian training after having briefly visited a while ago. Thank you again, Master Bibara, for your hospitality. It's about time this one had some experiences with your methods. This fellow is the second strongest on the ship, and so I feel like he needs some special attention.
Fret not, my friend. I am more than happy to aid you. Anything for the one that saved our people from destruction. Though I must be honest, I was getting rather worried when you didn't arrive at the scheduled stardate. I thought that Trojan had gotten his revenge.
You're not entirely wrong about that. I'll explain later.
Why am I doing this? I thought we were gonna get a vacation. Shit. Man, I'm still surprised you managed to get through this training, Captain. You don't seem like a meditative type to me. And how come Kit doesn't have to do this?
Hey, respect your elders, pup. I need to be on deck in case Droidy Boy here blows a gasket. I'll be in the baths, planning up the schematics. Yeah. See ya!
I wouldn't be so whiny if I were you, crewman. Currently, you are losing to Chilai.
Huh? How is that possible?
You may be strong, but she's wilier than the most conniving of space weasels. Fast, too.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat the captain's record.
Of course you will.
Aren't you the least bit worried about the new head of the Frigidarians? This new sibling of yours?
You know, I think that Trojan didn't realize that he was an awkward anomaly within the family tree. This new whelp, I'm not worried.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that no one that came before him and no one after will be quite as insane as that one. Frigid is nothing.
Meanwhile, in the archive hall of the Frigidarian capital ship, Frigid is doing his best to get up to speed with how to run an empire.
Well, General, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Lord Frigid, welcome! I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable study session. Forgive me, sire, but if you hadn't destroyed the screen which presented the ship map, you would have been instructed that the archive hall is located precisely between...
Do not expect those screens to be so fragile. I wonder if they share that trait with your faceplate. Care to find out?
No need, my lord.
Good. I do apologize for being harsh with you recently, but I would prefer to figure things out at my own pace. I do not need you hurrying me along. I can sense that my kind have little patience for stupidity.
That is understandable, my lord. The archive should aid you in your endeavor. They contain copious amounts of information about rulership. Lots of data, yes. including your ancestors as well as some fallen empires. I especially recommend the one about ancient Namek, sire. Before reading that, I didn't know that the slugs had it in them to rule so efficiently.
Seems like something right up your alley.
Oh, my lord, it's too kind. But yes, one of the reasons why I joined the Cold Force all those years ago was, in fact, my fascination with the diverse forms of rulership. The ladder of power, while my brethren were less than thrilled by my passions and my particular skill at using the common tongue. They were backward, whereas I only looked forward.
All right, General. You are dismissed. I will call you once you are needed.
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on! It's been hours now. Haven't you finished downloading? Ugh. This computer system is a mess. There must be a better way of governing this station then.
Oh, what's this? Frigidarian genetic research. This should keep me occupied for a while. Let's see what they really think of me. Predictable. Boring. Wait, there are more folders? Now this just got interesting.
So, Lieutenant Krishpa, I give you permission to speak freely. What do you think about our new master?
I find him quite refreshing, honestly. Lord Frigid seems to be very open-minded.
What kind of heresy is this, Lieutenant? What happened to your voice?
Oh, that. This has been a miracle for my vocal cords. Lord Frigid said yesterday that from now on, we should speak in our normal voices. That was a big relief, sir. Lord Trojan's edict was rather painful on the old voice box.
That's not what Lord Trojan intended! I forbid you from enacting such frivolous behavior in my presence!
Yes, General! General!
What?
Lord Frigid wants to see you!
Oh! What does that little twerp want now?
Ah, General. Thank you for your haste.
I arrived as fast as I could.
I was going through my homework and came across something I couldn't quite understand. What can you tell me about Project Glacier?
I do not see the need in telling you, sire. These files are not related to your studies.
General!
I'm not asking you to tell me.
I am ordering you to tell me!
Are you implying that I do not have access to files aboard my own ship? Are you harboring resentment toward me? Treading on your robotic toes?
No, sir.
Good. Besides, I was bound to run into these files. The rest of the data is still downloading. What kind of organization are we if we most likely have one of the most outdated computer systems in the galaxy?
The design of the ship itself surely compensates for such a minor flaw, right?
Might I remind you that my brother's crew thrust themselves up my back passage simply by mimicking that ridiculous speech pattern that you enforced upon our troops?
That was not me! That was a holy decree from Lord Trojan!
And do you see Lord Trojan anywhere?
No, sir.
Then tell me, what is Project Glacier?
You might not like it, sir.
Try me.
Genetic experiments. Quite faulty, sir.
Are they sentient?
That depends on how you would define sentience, sir.
Have they a mind of their own, or not? It's a simple question.
I think so, my lord.
Good. I would like to meet them.
And so, General Magnet escorted Frigid down to her secret research lab, located near the farthest extremities of the Frigidarian asteroid, where waiting for them were 2 capsules containing some rather mysterious individuals.
We call them Moraine and Drumlin, my lord. They are very simple beings. Quite strong, though. That was their only saving grace. They have made themselves useful in repurposing this asteroid into a fortress worthy of your magnificence.
Are you telling me that these 2 are nothing but tools to you? Did they do all the heavy lifting?
More or less, but they are happy to comply. They find it fun.
Wake them up.
Is that really necessary? They are kept in stasis until they are needed.
I want to thank them personally for doing such tremendous work for the Empire. Will you please follow my orders without questioning, General? For once?
Of course, my lord.
That was a good nap. Yeah. Oh, hi there, boss. Do you have a new buddy? Hi, new buddy.
You imbeciles! Speak not such informal mumblings! How dare you speak that way to your new ruler, Lord Frigid!
It's all right, General. I am not in the least bit offended. I heard you did a lot of work on your own. Well done. I came here to show you my gratitude.
Gratitude? What is this gratitude? Is it food?
No, but it might be. If you are hungry, it means that I want to say thank you.
Oh, you are a nice boss. The old boss never said thank you to Moraine and Drumlin. We like you. Say, the little one looks like us. Don't you think, Moraine? Yeah, we met before, little boss man.
There is a sense of familiarity. I can sense it as well. General, care to explain?
I don't know what these 2 elves are talking about, my liege. They obviously want to waste your time with something incredibly stupid. Their minds are frightfully inelegant.
He's right. We are not smarties. Yeah, we are dum-dums.
To be fair, I'm sure no one tried to educate either of you, or even cared to educate you.
Wait, did you say your name is Friggy? Hey, Moraine! This is little Friggy!
Oh, for the love of my liege, we should put them back to sleep.
You had a nickname for me?
Yes, we had. You're a super smart baby runner after all. We want to stay with Friggy!
General.
Ignore them, my liege. They have post-hibernation delusions.
Hey, but you said we needed to clear the asteroid for Friggy. Our ads were good for that, you said.
Lord Frigid is a very busy person and doesn't have time for your nonsense.
Is this true? Are these my siblings?
We were desperate after Lord Trojan was horrifically slain. We acquired the equipment to bring you to life, but we rushed things and produced those things. Formidable power, but completely inept. Not worthy of ruling in the slightest. The likes of Cold and Freeza are quite cunning. We tried to replicate them. But of course, they are not as smart as you, my lord.
Enough. Moraine, Drumlin, I relieve you of your duties.
Oh, Friggy, does it mean that we are fired? But boss, I don't need to relieve myself.
No, I have made up my mind. And I managed to do some studying of those archives of yours. And if you were as dedicated to the studies of power as you claimed, you would know that it often runs in the family. Blood is thicker than water. Or oil in your case. I wish to forge a strong clan, General. A clan so powerful that one day Freeza and Cooler would want to stand by my side. What you see as failures, I see as incredibly loyal.
That's wonderful, my lord, but do we really need these two?
I think you haven't been listening to Frigid, old boss.
Yes, Dremlin, you're right.
I made a good...
As you wish, Lord Frigid.
Now let's get to know each other a little better and organize that gratitude food, shall we?
Yeah, food!
General, can we eat one of your famous lunches?
I suppose so, my lord.
Good. And General?
Yes, my liege.
I know you've been loyal to the cause, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, my lord.
But first and foremost, what I need from you is to be loyal to me. No more secrets.
Of course. No more secrets.
Back on Yardrat, it has been a rather arduous session of training for all concerned.
Everything.
Can we call it a tie?
Well done, you two. You've done well thus far. Only 60 days more, and you'll be ready to learn some of our most basic techniques.
60 days?
And these two thought they could beat my record.
If I recall correctly, you weren't all that keen on training yourself when you started.
You're lucky I'm a changed person, Master.
Yes, very lucky.
Well, 60 days is a little much for me to stay in one place, but I don't mind resting for at least a little while. With those idiotic fridges in a bind, I think I deserve some relaxation.
Yeah, relaxation.